Hello, hello, and welcome to my stream. I am Alien Guy. Let's see, close that. I am Alien Guy, playing as Kevin Borbo, who is acting as Boarcules in the Legendary Journeys. We're starting off today at 220 boar kills. And just into level 8. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to hit level 10. So let's get out there, kill some more boars, take a quick look here, and pictures. What should I kill at level 8? The Elder Crag Boars. Alright, Elder Crag Boars it is. Let us find the Elder Crag Boar. I have this open to see if it pulls from this group of 34 before my backpack. I'm really hoping so. Onward with Boarcules. Here's some boars. Level 6 boars. Are you guys green to me yet? You are not. Then you get to pay. And I need to adjust. Nope. This one. And I can't really take that down anymore, but okay. There we go. Slicey move. Nice. And it did pull off that one first. Excellent. You do a lot more shots now. A level 7 large crag boar appears. Nice. Indeed, Sir Renlax. Super old and WoW. Matter of fact, level 60 is the highest I can go. And, you know, like a level 7 is actually hurting a level 8. And it took more than 3 seconds to kill that mob. Ah, the world of retail WoW. How far it has come. Downhill. Oh yeah. Oh, and I'm not gonna kill this, but you gotta love the old hunter's mark. It's just a red arrow. It's like, right here. Here is your target. And you might be able to tell from the title, but the Make Love Not Boarcraft challenge is like they did in South Park, leveling up entirely on boars alone. Which is why I'm passing by all of these very easy targets to find this large crag boar. Ooh, double boars. It does say boar without an O. Thank you. I need to fix that. How do I edit this? Edit? Oh yeah, that goes silent when I edit things. No, that's a 0. Boarcraft. And we close. Hey, there's another boar. Thank you for that. Although I have been saying at every 10 Boarcules, everyone takes a drink, so it could be Boarcraft. Well, for that option to work, I would need to play on a different character. I have a character that, like, one of his, I think he has, 18 slot bags for vanilla, but one's entirely full of different types of beer. Just because he just drinks. He's a happy character. There's the Elder Crag. Alright, Mr. Level 8, let's see what you got. Also, according to the math, it should take about 18,000 boars to get to level 60. So if I'm having people take a drink at every 10, that's, 1,800 drinks. That's a couple bottles. And concussive. Poison. Gun. I've always liked how most of the skills for hunters were arrows whenever you're using a bow, but also arrows when you're using a gun. Oh, because this is vanilla, you got to. I don't say it has to be alcohol, you just have to take a drink. So, could just be like drinking a bunch of Mountain Dew or water. But anyways, since this is vanilla, I am allowing myself to do one small chain quest. And that is the quest to learn how to tame animals. Because there's a part in the game where you have to solo elites. And you can do it as a hunter with a pet. You cannot do it pretty much anywhere else. So that is one bit of quest experience that I will get. But I feel in 60 levels doing, like 300 experience worth of quests, that's pretty doable. Well, I could do that. But for one part of this, you already have to, even with a pet, kite, I think it's the level 55 boars in Northgard to the, it might be to Northgard. It's whatever the human place in Blasted Lands is. You have to kite the boars up there and let the guards kill them. A little bit extra armor for this guy. He's shifty. And he keeps dodging my attacks. How am I supposed to get to level 10 Boarcules if you keep missing? 3 in a row. There we go. Jeez. Nethergrad sounds correct. Yeah, Nethergrad Keep. Or Netherguard Keep. However you want to pronounce that. And I'm also playing on a privately hosted vanilla server, I am the solo player in this MMO. So I had to get these little bags from boars to drop them, not even like humanoid characters. And there is no auction house unless I sell things to myself. Which I have considered doing, but also kinda sounds a little cheaty. But like, I might make a leather worker on some other account and put like armor or maybe a gun up on the auction house for myself and actually make myself pay for it. But it still feels kind of cheaty. And that is boar 230. So if you want to take a drink, have a drink. I wonder, how's my poll doing? Okay. I have a poll for what pet I should get. I don't know if it's possible to be level 55 and all gray in this amazing vanilla world. I think I'd just die instantly. Like, vanilla's terrifying and amazing at the same time. But I have a vote down underneath my video on my Twitch to choose what kind of pet to tame. I had one fellow worker who only watches on mobile. RNG might give me something. And since I am a dwarf, I can track treasure. So if there's like a treasure chest somewhere not very guarded, I could go get a free treasure chest. So there's something. But so far from my work friend, Cat, or a tiger type of thing, has an extra write-in vote. But so far I'm pretty interested to see what pet I get to have. That's why I want to get to level 10 and see where the vote stands. And there's also a ghost kitty back here in vanilla, which I wouldn't mind taming. I'm guessing since you set it that direction, it's probably one of the obscure choices. I'm thinking either snake or maybe turtle. Which turtle was my personal favorite back in vanilla. But I only got to level 40 on my hunter and kind of petered out there. Silly trolls. And until I make it to Stormwind, I can pretty much only cook this roasted boar meat. When I get to Stormwind, I can start cooking crag ribs. But at the moment, roasted boar meat is all I get to do. Time to take an eating break. Oh, nice. What was your class of choice? My original hunter, or mine was originally hunter, and then I went mage. Ooh, rogue is a good choice though, especially in vanilla times. I pretty much went mage once I found out that I could just make myself be in any major city, which in vanilla was an amazing thing. It's just like, yeah, I think I'll go to Darnassus today. Yeah, bypassing everything on a rogue is pretty nice. It's kind of like, do I kill all of these guards, or do I just go pick up the quest item? Let's go pick up the quest item. Where I don't play much. Not that hard to goes invisible. Demonstrates how hard it actually is. It's like, see, I'm over here. We're fine. I haven't played Rogue a lot, and especially not in current WoW, so I'm not sure if it's still as good as it was, but I remember Sap being like one of the most ridiculously overpowered moves ever. Like, I once saw level 15 sap a 60. And I was like, how does that even happen? Once the 60 woke up, he hunted the level 15 down and destroyed him. But for a little bit, it was amazing. I think his name was Tex, with a fancy E. The Tale of Tex. A rogue who sapped the troll, and then didn't live to tell about it. I had a bunch of just, what are they called in this game? Macros? Yeah, I had a bunch of macros that were just say a random, like 6 sentences or something, and just ramble for a little bit. Anytime I'd run into Horde, I would just make a campfire, and then macro just randomly talking to them. It was amazing. I actually got to live a lot of the time because they would just pat me on the head and walk away. Yeah, I really liked Vanilla. Probably Burning Crusade is my favorite. And then Wrath was really good. After that, everything stopped being good. Everything went to really craptacular. And now, like when the expansion first came out, I got the character who was already, you know, level 100 or 110 or whatever it was, and then just raised them to max level, but then never played again. Just because I was like, I don't want to play this game. I just, oh, I can say I have a max character, but I don't really care about them. But also, I do have the family and the job now. So, hearing they're bringing Classic back is very happy, but I don't think I have Classic World of Warcraft time on my hands. Ba-ba-ba-bum. What was that? Alright, gotta increase that. Boots of the... or pants of the something. Are they actually good for me, though? I lose so much armor. But I gain health. I gain spirit, which is completely pointless for me. I don't think they're better. They'll definitely sell for more. So selling for more is good. Get some money. But I don't think they're worth putting on. That is true. And hello, Banto! How's it going? I'm playing some of the vanilla World of Warcraft. Yeah, silly NPCs, don't help me. Go kill that thing, I guess. Also, that was boar number 240, so if you're playing the home game, take a drink. Good. It is very fun. Oh, is it raining over yonder? Well, at the moment, I'm trying a very ridiculous challenge, where I try to go from level 1 to level 60, killing nothing but boars, kind of like they did on the South Park episode. I am almost halfway through level 8, and I've killed 241 boars. I think the math was saying only about 18,000 to go. Boarcules, he runs through the snow. Oh, scarred crag boars. You're for the next level. I have reached the end of my hunting grounds. Yep. Unfortunately, I can't stay in one zone and kill the same boars over and over again, like they do in the show. So I'll just run back and forth and kill different boars. Rin, I appreciate the belief, but that thing was level 10, and I'm level 8. That's a gamble I'm not ready to take. And thank you for the follow. That's awesome. Ooh, critical spin move. Yes, Gray gives 0 experience. Spin to win. Alright. You followed me. I will go take on one... No, actually no. I have to walk a long way there and then a long way back. When I hit level 9, I will go take on those boars. Also for the quest. But there's one. Attacking from the high ground. Oh, and he has to, like, run around things. Haha. Does it work? Let's see, can you actually get up here? Or am I gonna evade bug you? Oh, good. Welcome to the tree branch. I know, right? And especially only seeing like 5 skills, so I have to wait for these cooldowns. Spin a move. Yeah, good spinny move. That's right. There's no skill involved in it anymore. It's just who has the more responsive keyboard seems to win in most battles. Or who has the slightly better gear has an unfair advantage. Yep. I don't get to demonstrate it because all I do is kill boars, but there are no add-ons here, so I don't even have like quest tracker on this. I get to, you know, open up this quest log and sit here and read through what my quest would be. Like read that there's a cactus to the east of town. I was like, okay, guess I'm heading east. None of this open up your map, find a question mark floating in the air and be like, okay, that's it. Hooray! I'm so talented. I used, like around Wrath of the Lich King time, I used one that allowed me to grab my little picture and bring it right here and like grab their picture to bring it here just so I could have everything I'm seeing right in the middle. But then after I came back when Kata was over, they added that to the game, so I didn't need to. Yep. Yeah, it's probably been noticed that I'm only pulling like one monster at a time and waiting a little while between because Pulling more than one thing in vanilla wasn't always the best idea for 90% of classes. It's the best Murloc impression I ever came up with. All the terrifying Murlocs. Inspired so many great memes before, like, memes were actually a thing. Do you guys remember, like, 6 years ago when there weren't really memes? A simpler time. Elder Cragboar? There you are. Gonna shoot my gun through the sand or snowbank and tree, just in case. Ow, I took a lot of damage. I should eat some bread and have a drink. Thank you. Yep. Or do you remember how annoying escort missions, like actual escort missions, used to be? When it was literally like, here's an NPC with no armor and they gave him a sword for some reason. Have fun getting him back to town. Like, why? Why is this a thing? Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, because it would only accept the first person who actually started the quest up. What was a gun upgrade? 1 to 5 or 1.5, 2.5. New gun. Gotta see the new gun. That's an axe. New gun is so pretty. All new gun is like golden gun. I like it. Bonus. Well, I could go in town and buy loot, like buy from the town guys, and if there was an auction house, I could probably go buy on the auction house. But since I'm on this server all alone, the only auction house items would come from myself, and it seems a little cheaty to mail things to myself. Until later. The DPS goes from 1.5 to 2.5. Best weapon. What is phone? Phone has beeped. You take a moment. Silly office picture about Creed Bratton stealing everything. Alright. Yeah, I always run that risk whenever I play this, but I have a max level character that I never play anyways, and if my Blizzard account was closed, I would be sad. But it would be an okay death for them. My characters are all in random locations anyways. Canonically, my main character, my wizard, has actually already died. Oh, like banned you off of YouTube too? Eee. That'd be no fun. But that is boar number 250. So if you're playing the at-home drinking game, you can take a drink. As a matter of fact, while I kill this thing, I'm gonna drink some Mountain Dew. Nice. Oh, Banto, you may not have seen it, but down below the video on my Twitch channel, I have a poll for what animal I should tame when I hit level 10. Unfortunately, some of them couldn't be tamed right at 10, so I might have to have a filler animal for a level or two. Because some of them don't spawn until like level 14. But I think that's pretty understandable. Snow leopards. The bear is very nice. Spin move. Judo chop. How much money do I have? Oh yeah, my animals don't drop money, do they? I don't really like my odds, but okay. Yeah, and I found out even just cooking the boar meat into roast boar meat doubles its value. It's 1:30 in the morning? Aha! I shall beat all the boars, and thank you. But yes, sleep is definitely needed. Go get some sleep. And then I shall be level 10. Eventually. Yeah, I think Banto is from Sweden. I don't really know where in Sweden, but he is from Sweden. It is only 6:30 here. No! Do not start a war in my chat. This is friendly chat. You want to start a war, go to Sixalona. No wars. Oklahoma is a place of peace. Though the US might not be... ... But Oklahoma is. As long as you can wear a cowboy hat. Whoa, big gun critical. 39. Gasp. Hooray! What's this? I'm out of mana. I can safely say that's the first time that's happened. Huh. Okay then. Mana management. Mana management. Mana management. That's hard to say. Time to go sell some things. Then I'll go back on another hunting spin. I hope these pants bring in at least like 2 copper. Or I have to bring in more than that. 2 silver. I can get 2 silver out of those, that'd be pretty radical. It's not as bad as in like some of the beta testing when hunters could use shields for some reason. Ooh, well, 119 isn't bad. 5 chip boar tusks is almost 2 whole silver. I need more boar tusks. That's what that tells me. Okay, axe is 3.8 compared to my 1.5. For a hunter, would it be more important to have a slower weapon that does a lot of damage, like a two-hander? Or should I keep with one-handers, even though I can't dual wield at the moment?
Off with you.
I think it might be better to do two-handers, maybe? Oh, except for the fact I'd have to level my weapon skill. Weapon skills.
What's on your mind?
Alright, back around the horn. And I should be level 9 by the time I get back here. Throwing a two-hander on would up damage? Or do you think just buying a nice axe to hit things with? Yeah. But the thing is, I won't get skills until level 10 anyway, so that's a whole nother level I can be farming, kinda. Well, I'll see how I feel when I hit level 9. There are no boars, they've all died. There's a boar. Aha, the realm of respawns. $13 mana, 15, 25, and 25. Okay, there's where my mana dumps are. Ooh, what was that? Small blue pouch. Nice, but I'm currently full on pouches. So I'm going to put the small blue pouch inside the small blue pouch, and I'll stick it in my bank. Might need some, like, extra bank slots. I'm just waiting for, like, a world, like, obviously not this low level, but when I get to, like, the 30s or 40s, having a random world epic drop off a boar, and it's just going to be amazing. There is a whole 10 levels or so where I have to kill, like, the only boars available to kill are the ones in, like, Razorfin Crawl and Razorfin Downs. So I'm gonna use like my game master character to be in a party, walk through, kill everything that's not a boar, and then walk through and kill everything on this character. I think the math that the guy did said it would only take about 40 or 50 resets, killing everything all on your own to get it. And I'm like, 40 or 50 times through Razorfin Crawl, huh? Man, that sounds like so much fun. Yeah, but anyone's favorite dungeon could be ruined by only killing boars inside of it. I'm still trying to think of a good end-game boar creature to kill. Because as the lore goes for this character, he is Boarcules. He's the son of Zeus and some random dwarf, which really ticked off his stepmother, Boarera. And Boarera has sent all these boars into the world to kill Boarcules. So I figure when I hit 60, my goal should be to go and kill Boarera. But I can't figure out what she is. I thought about maybe Princess, the final boss in Maradon. But then I've got to like go through, kill everything in that dungeon with my max level character. Just like dot kill, dot kill, dot kill. And then I have to go solo the final boss of like a level 45 dungeon as a 60. Which doesn't sound impossible, but it doesn't really sound possible either. Ooh, dodge the spinny move. Or I guess I could become one of those staff hunters who just wields a staff the whole time. Staff hunter wouldn't be bad, I guess. I don't think hunters can use maces. And they can use swords. So I could be a sword hunter. And go for the Ashbringer. Ah, there we go. Oh, apparently I haven't discovered this yet. Cool, a little bit of free XP. I will take all the free XP I can find. $999 ammo. I've almost gotten strong enough that I can kite them the entire way and kill them. Okay, good boars for fun. I know. I know, like the last 5 or 6 levels, like for the very last level you have to kill plague boars, which are technically undead, but they're still boars. And then the previous like 5 levels before that you have to kill all these boars in blasted lands, which I think are technically also demons, but I can't think of anything big and boar like for a boss. Too bad there's not like a quest or something to summon a great boar spirit. Because at max level I wouldn't gain experience for the quest anyway, so I could do it then. And if I could summon like a great boar spirit to destroy, then I could easily see the quest and read the text that I want to read. And that was boar number 270. So, time to take a drink, everyone. Huzzah! Another boar is dead. At the axe of Boarcules. Who needs to sit down and eat some food. Yeah, those are the ones that are in Razorfen Crawl. I think they're technically undead hell boars or boar things, but they are the boar model, so they are counted as boars. And they're all elites down there, and you get to battle them more than one at a time, so that's gonna be fun. Death to the boars! And do a spinny move. Yeah, spinny move. Nice. Wait a minute. I'll take a little bit of free XP. Why, thank you, A-Star. How's it going? Why, thank you very much, sir. You have contributed to Boarcules on his quest to kill all of the boars. Not sure how much you know about vanilla World of Warcraft, but I'm gonna go from level 1 to 60 on nothing but boars. Well, if you know anything about current day WoW, make it like 17 times harder. And that's about it. Okay, make it like 10 times harder, but make yourself 4 times weaker. So that's probably closer. it's only in slow-mo until you reach, level 40 and you can get a mount. Then it's in kind of moderately speed mode. It's not even fast mode yet. Ooh, critical against me. I'll have at least 50 gold by that time. I'm sure there's something on the auction house I'll find and sell to myself for more than 3 gold. Like, what if myself needs this nice blue backpack? And by the time I get to 40, I might just be like, you know what? Screw it. I'm selling this backpack. No resisting my poison. I think... I'll have to check with the Amberstone people whenever I run by them, or Amber Mill, or Anvil Ridge. But I thought it was like 50 for training, and then 5 for the mount, but your level 100, or your level 60 beast was more like 100 or 200. Might have been 100 and then 500. I remember having to come up with like 700 gold at some point, and hating every minute of it. And I remember being really ticked off that my friend the Paladin didn't have to pay for his training. Stupid Paladins. Heading back this way to find more boars. That could be it. Those numbers sound more proper. Ew. Actually, no, I don't like that. That means it's going to be 100 or 1,000 for me because I'm not going to gain any rep. I'm not going to increase my rep at all with Ironforge, so it'll still just be 1,000. Oh, that's painful to read, but it's so true. Death to the boars! Yay! Boars? No boars? Bear. Bear. Going to boars, killing them. It will be amazing. Provided I don't, like, hate my life getting there. One thing I always wanted in vanilla was the and I actually got it later on, but I got it like in Wrath time. But the trading card that was for the turtle mount that gave you 0 to your speed boost, but you were at least riding a turtle. I finally shelled out, I think I bought it for 80 gold, or 80 human dollars. 80 gold. I bought it for $80, but I bought the card, and my main character now has that turtle. I always wanted that in lower levels, not even because it was fast, it was just like, hey, I've got a turtle to ride. Why am I walking around? And that is boar number 280, everyone. So if you're drinking, playing the home game, you may have a drink. And I think boar number 281 here might just push me over the line. As long as I get at least like 70. And spin move. Yes! Level 9! 281 boars so far. Total boars. 281. Awesome. So, who are you? Oh, you're the guy who wants me to kill the Yeti. I don't want to talk to you. Time to go back here and kill some more boars. Oh, level 6s are no longer what I need to hunt for. Okay. So level 6s have gone green. And only at 45 experience? No thank you. Level 7, you're probably not going to be much better. Wait, dual wields at 20? Oh, that's going to be so awesome. I thought dual wield was still 40. No, I guess it's going up, wearing mail. Mail armor is 40 in vanilla. Wait a minute. I need to check something out. Okay, level 9, we go out there and battle those scarred boars. So now we head back this way and numlock for a little bit. Time to go battle the scarred boars. And do some theory crafting. Okay, the guide says it should be 70 boars from level 9 to 10. Okay, and let's estimate, and that's if I battle the level 9 boars, but I'll probably kill a few of these on the way. But 70 boars, and it's probably taking me about 10 to 15 seconds a boar. So that's only like another hour, maybe hour and a half given respawn times. So that's not too bad to get to level 10 and go get a pet. Is that another boar over there? It is. Where are you, Mr. Boar? There you are. Oh. Well, okay, I'll go kill your friend first then. Super spin move. Go, go, Boarcules. Killing all the boars. Doing a spin move to kill some more boars. Oh, hey, guards. Thanks for nothing. I probably could have kited him around a little further. That is very true. I guess it's a full-time job to make sure there's no other dwarves getting into trouble on these roads. We're apparently going off-roading a little bit. Ah, guns has increased to level 44. That's awesome. Although I'm technically only using one gun, so I'm not sure why it's guns, plural. I wish there was like one item somewhere in the game that would be like dual, like pistols, so you could have like two of them. Look at that guy's beard. He can totally handle a boar or two. Let's keep walking. It's like I don't really want to waste one of my breads this early on. Ooh, good spinny move. I met him face to face with an axe. Nice. Oh, and that is board 290. So time to take another drink, everyone. Alright, I wonder what this level 10 can do. It can make me miss my judo chop. Okay, this guy's kind of hurting a little bit. Come on, Boarcules, you got this. Do a spin move. Do some dodging, please. Spin move. No! Ah, Boarcules. Alright, Boarcules has fallen. I'm at the gates of Ironforge. I don't think I incur any penalties, and this is just like a free trip to Ironforge for me. I think I'm just gonna take this little bit of durability loss. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and go in here and sell some things. Make a lot of boar chops. Apparently repair my armor. I know, it's like my #1 weapon. But maybe there'll be an even better one-handed in here, so I don't even have to repair.
Great to meet you.
Thanks, Ironforge dude. I also considered picking up skinning, so I get a little bit extra from each boar I kill. It would increase the time to kill said boars, but I would get a little bit more gold. I could go into leatherworking, but since I can't kill humanoids, I would probably never end up getting the cloth to build anything.
I've the finest wares in the land.
That's the same thing I'm using. Tomahawk, basically also the same thing I'm using. Sell, 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 sell. I'll wait to sell those things.
Safe travels.
What do you
can
got
I
to
do
sell?
for you?
Oh, 14. There's level 11. So I almost pretty much have... that is true. So I could get leatherworking as well, and then be able to sell or make myself some better armor. I kind of wish I could pick up engineering and make myself guns, but I would have to kill other mobs to clear out mining nodes, and I'm not allowed to do that. So I think
See you soon.
14 silver.
What's on your mind?
This does go up to 3.8 from 1.5. So basically not actually level the engineering. That's an interesting strategy. I'm gonna buy the tomahawk. Alright, so I have a slightly better axe. Tomahawk, first battle, he just throws it. It's like, well, alright then. Okay, so I've got still 9 silver. It's not bad. It is true. You, sir.
Well met.
Thank you. Profession trainer. Learn me where leatherworking is. It's this way. Leather goods. expect skinning to be in here as well. Pick up skinning, buy a skinning knife, then start selling things.
Need assistance?
Apprentice leatherworker. You, madam, are a gnome. Sure. I guess I'll do that. I'll give leatherworking a shot for a little while. And skinning. Oh, good thing skinning was only like... Leatherworking trainer?
Salutations.
Both the
Have a great
leatherworking
day
trainers are
now.
gnomes.
Can I help you?
I need a skinning knife, sir. Thank you. Actually, I'll put it over there. Whee! Is it still broken where you can cook on this brazier? Yes! Cook on the brazier. 3.8, 2.2. Negative. Close, though. I could dual wield them at one point. Should be pretty nice. Too bad there's not a fast forward button while you're crafting. But just cooking these things doubles their value, so I'm going from whatever money I would have gotten, which looks like 39, to oh wait, it's 3 gold a pop. I had 33. Oh, I should be able to get like almost 3 silver for this. I can up my cooking, but I think after level 75, this roasted boar meat turns gray, and that's pretty much the only, like the only thing I can actually cook. Because until I go to Stormwind, I can't actually get the boar ribs pattern. But we'll actually make it. So yeah, I made it to 75. Hooray! So I'll go sell these things. Level up my cooking skill. And then I am going to go get to level 10. You, sir.
You got my attention.
Give me a gold 10 and a thing. Alright, got a little bit. The cooking... It is. But then I've got to, like, come all the way back
What
here.
can I do for you?
Like, he can teach me a few things. Filter unavailable. Tournament cook. Oh, apparently also to be level 10 to get tournament cook. But also, kind of like this, spiced wolf meat, boiled clams, coyote steak, crab cake. I'm not going to get any of these any of these items to cook. I'm only going to get boar meat and boar ribs.
Watch your back.
I won't be able to cook anything. I'll just have a slightly higher skill. This is true. Which I am wondering. If I come out here, I am closer to the scarred boars than if I hearth and run over. I guess I'm basically doing the same thing. And once I hearth, I won't be able to use it today anyways. Hour-long hearth cooldown. Also, probably one of the worst things is right here. I need a few more breads. Bread is a whole silver. Bread is so expensive. I'll buy some more water.
Safe travel.
So expensive. It is. And they have some of this cave mold somewhere that is delicious, I've heard. That's another thing I've always liked doing. I usually, even though there's no actual benefit other than roleplay, I usually like having more than one type of food on my character. Like, I'll get bread and fish, or like steak and fruit or something. That way I can just have a little bit of variety. Because I know if I was out here, I wouldn't want to live on bread and water. Like some kind of person in prison. Click. Spinny move. And spinny move. Critical. Ooh, failed attempt. Failed attempt. L2 skin, my friend. I wonder why those leather scraps were so ruined. You just tried using your axe at first. Ah, yes. I kind of looked at it, I was like, I think if I chop it here and just a limb flies off, I'm like, uh-oh. How do I skin with this? Probably pulled out the gun at one point and just like poked the corpse with the gun. Like, is this working? Skinning? I will say I keep thinking of this character kind of like, I don't remember just the name of Justin's character in the Tower of Ultimate Wizardry. But he's like, I play the gun? Don't laugh at my gun. Dare you resist my poisons? It's like, okay, I think the teacher used this, like, small straight axe. What the heck is this thing? Dodged my spinny move. Still having a few issues. Still getting the hang of it. Well, it's 7 o'clock. I should go find dinner at some point. Ooh, nice critical chop to the neck. I assume it was to the neck. Kind of looked like he was chopping downward. Huzzah! Ooh, I actually got some light leather out of that one. I really focused and it did what I was supposed to. Leather armor kits. Oh, I'm gonna be so buff. Why did I click that? Um, 800. Oh, I guess you can't see it. 845. So I'm doing pretty good at the moment. And I think pretty soon, like around level 12 or something, I actually get the next upgrade of ammo. Maybe. Big spinny move. There's a bear. There's a boar up there. But you're well out of the way for only a level 7. You're too green. Silly level 6. Boarcules needs to go kill the level 10s. Actually, that's a good point. The only level 10 I've battled so far killed me. I've not actually mastered the thing I'm supposed to be killing. That's very true. We have to get there and... So this is like the Goku training montage, killing all these guys on the way to the big baddie. Training montage. Dodged my spinny move. Ooh, dodged like 3 of my attacks. That's no good. Good killing with the finish move. That was almost not very good. Yeah, nice attack. Epic victory. Let me skin this boar. And also, for those of you playing the at-home drinking game, that was boar number 300. So take like 4 or 5 drinks. Just finish off whatever glass you have. I'll finish off my Mountain Dew. Right after I kill this boar. Hooray, delicious Mountain Dew. for reminding me. I will be right back. I might have just had a big issue. One sec. Hold on. I will put on this. Be right back. Alright, we're good. Everything's fine. No fourth wall breaking here. Actually, I'd be ashamed if I didn't break any fourth walls. So, I had left like one of those fancy old bottles of Coca-Cola in the freezer because I wanted it to turn into a slushy thing. And that was like 3 hours ago. Luckily, it did not explode. I guess there's something good for it to be like 78 or 82 or something outside. And for those of you using Celsius, that's something like 30-ish. So not unbearably hot, but not that comfortable. It is now an icicle, but it's a delicious Coca-Cola flavored icicle. And concussive. I do like how most boars, at least at the moment, are yellow creatures. So I'm not getting rushed by like 4 or 5 boars whenever I shoot one of them. It is very, very nice. There we go. Yeah, I know a lot of the stuff in the dungeon are pet mobs, and then also later on when they become undead boars, I'm pretty sure those are red. But I know like there's 3 or 4 levels that are in Westfall, and then a couple more levels in Red Ridge that are just yellow boars, yellow friendly boars that have to die. Nice critical. That was just like a gunshot critical. Doing much better. The chest, legs, hands, feet. I'll create 4 of these. Chest. Don't actually have. I have legs and feet. Okay. Never mind stopping that. Legs. All of my, like, not even fully gearedness right now.
Use that.
What? Oh. Well, crap then. Never mind. Yeah, and I do get a lot more things. Alright, here goes. The challenge of the makers. Aw, I couldn't get it. Alright, Master level 10 boar. Prepare to die. Ooh, get a close-up. Epic boar death. Hey, that's my corpse. Come on, Boarcules. Defeat him. Defeat him. Boarcules is good. You guys would have let me die, wouldn't you have? Jerks. But hey, Boarcules won the rematch. All pigs are game now. Wonder if this would work. Hey, Trog. Trog. Please help me. Yes, no experience gained. Also, hello, Elder Cragboar. Apparently the Trogs are their problem, but yeah, this one dwarf out here hunting is not. Ooh, maybe that's it. They're just like, ah, he's hunting. If we interfered, we'd ruin his hunt for him. And where would be the 310th boar in that? Everybody can take a drink. 310 boars. Destruction to the crag boar. That is one thing I do miss in vanilla WoW as opposed to modern day WoW, which there are not a lot of things that I can say that about. But I miss the statistics page, which told you like how many of a certain creature you've killed or how many times you've died in your entire life. I found that information was pretty cool. Nothing else about it so far. But just to like go through here and see which boar I killed the most of. Which boar became my favorite enemy. Oh yes, the talent trees. I'll get one next level. I think it pops up right between these two. I liked how even 2 of the same like specializations could be, other than when you're raiding, because you're not allowed to have any free options when you're raiding, but 2 of the same people in the world could be different. Yes, that too. Even if it was like hey, congratulations, you've gained 1% extra damage on ranged attacks. It's like, yeah, but I gained something. I increased my character. Like, I had a really weird build for my mage. Back in this time, you know, all the mages in raiding were either Frost if you were in Molten Core, and potentially Frost in Blackwing Lair, or Fire anywhere else. Well, I was this really cool mage tank spec that did most of the like crazy armor buffs from Arcane, and I could like polymorph anything. Advanced counterspell. I was awesome, but I was always made fun of because I wasn't Frost or Fire. But that didn't stop me. I continued on the quest. Okay. Might go discover these two places up here. Get a teeny bit more free XP. Kill some boars along the way. There's one. It would take quite a bit of my money. But I guess if I was to go and load myself up with even white quality armor, it would probably be helpful. Probably help me avoid a few of these attacks. But man, that'd be so much money. Nice 30 damage critical and a 20 damage critical. Oh, I was ready for this boar. Nice. Got some good damage there. $740 more bullets. Still doing pretty good. Alright, pretty level 10 beast. Can I cook on this? Nope. Because it's like I don't really need to waste one of my good foods. I'm only going in about 40 points low. I'll do it. I got this. Boarcules can take down anything. I'd like to get that other arcane shot in, but that's okay. Ooh, nice crit. Ow. Took trading crits. That's okay. Ice Claw Bear. How about treasure chests? Anything around here? Negative. Ooh, double level 10s up here. I think I stumbled into the right location. Oh, I might have fucked up. I hope I didn't screw up. When I was in Ironforge, I probably should have talked to the Flight Master. That could be a really big issue. I'm hoping that Ironforge is just something all dwarves can fly to. Because, I mean, 320 boars, time to drink. But in vanilla, like, it was the main city of your people. So once you got there, it's kind of like, well, you've been here. You know the place. I hope so. But I do know, here, like in vanilla, no matter if they're unlocked or not, you still have to find the linking path to them. Yeah. Yay. $321 boars. About halfway through level 9, though. That's all well and good. Any treasure? Treasure, treasure, treasure. No treasure. Go through here. Have a plan. Get a little bit of free XP. But then I think this area only has boars pretty much. Boar. Yeah, 2 boars. Okay, before I walk all the way around this, is there anything worth going in there for? Nope, there's a water barrel. Water barrel's fine. Refreshing spring water. Nice 34 crit. And I don't know if they just did some kind of weird scaling or something, but I like how this wild beast is literally bigger than I am. I think trolls, tauren, and human, it looks normal, but like a dwarf, I imagine this wild pig should probably be bigger than a dwarf. Like, that's the only thing that really makes sense to me. And I feel they did a great job with that. And when I was a gnome, oh man, things were way cooler. Like, the beasts were literally something to be feared. And I think as you went up in level, and you went back to places, it actually looked like they scaled down. Like, because I know for a while, some of the spiders in Elflands looked terrifyingly huge. to my gnome, but going back to help out other characters didn't actually look like they were that bad. That makes sense. Oh, I've used some fancy Game Master powers on a different character, and I have made him into a gnome paladin. And I was gonna do a web series, name him like the Littlest Paladin, or the Littlest Squire or something. I need a little bit more armor for this. The only thing is, I found out, for some reason, when I changed his race... Oh, come on. Yes! Oh, 10 hit points! That is well worth a delicious feast. Skin this boar. Let's have a feast. Unless that stands you up, which it does. Have feast. But he was going to be the Littlest Squire until I found out when I changed his class, or his race to gnome from dwarf, none of the trainers will actually train him. They'll open up the menu, but the menu will all be blank. But I go right back into the code, change him back to a dwarf, and it's all there. So I'm sure there's just some little part that I've forgotten. But I don't really know a lot about coding. So I might just have him, like, magically cast a disguise spell every time he wants to train and become a dwarf. It's the only way they will train him. I find that little bit there one of the funniest things about the roleplay of a gnome paladin that's not trained, because it's all these paladin, they're supposed to be, you know, holy, righteous, of the light people, and they just look at him like, we're not training you, gnome. You don't belong in the light. It's just like, it's so mean, but it's so funny. You know what, I am a little surprised at how many boars I've found up in this little hidey hole area. Okay, there's even another one. That is true. They had a really hard time grasping, like, faith, I think, because they believed in science and engineering and magic. They couldn't get faith. What are you? You're snow leopard. Go up here and there should be a boar. Also, any treasure chest back here? Anything worth? Nope. That is true. I also wanted to change an elf into a gnome druid and see if it would actually make like a smaller version of the cat and the bear. I always had this dream of being like a gnome druid and it having the kitten companion pet as your avatar. I think that'd be hilarious. Okay, you can stop critting me anytime now. Okay, final strike. Yes! 15 health to spare. Man, Boarcules is a king. Boarcules is just rocking it. It's amazing. Either that or I am dancing with way too many devils. Another scarred crag fjord. I wonder if it's something kind of like he could feel himself getting ready to lose and he just kicked on, like, dodge. He's like, I don't really need to dodge until he's about to lose, and then he's just like, oh crap, I really need to start dodging. Alright, Boarcules. Aim at the piggy. Shoot the piggy. What time is it? Oh, it's there. 7:51. Man, I should get dinner at some point, but I want to get to level 10. But it's like, I want to get to level 10. Then as soon as I get to level 10, I'm going to want to tame my pet. When I tame my pet, I'm going to want to go test the pet. I think I'll take a quick jaunt through Loch Modan, pick up the flight path in Thelzamar, and then maybe loop back around to the southern entrance, back into Dunmorrow. Get a little bit of walking experience. That'll be nice. Maybe find a treasure. Like this thing down here. Hello, squirrel. Squirrels are not treasure. Algaz Station. See anything? No treasures? How about beasts? A mountain boar. Level 10 mountain boar. Alright, I can do this. Walking simulator for real. I think on the guide, these mountain boars are like your level 10 to 11 boar. No, 11 to 12, I think. Then you go to White or Red Ridge. Westfall? Go to Westfall. That's the one. Boar intestines. Oh, and that was boar number 330. Everyone take a drink playing the home game. Let's go to you. Elder Black Bear. Ah, he must have gotten elected at the last elder meeting. Ew, wait, you're level 11? And I'm not at full health? No thanks. You're level 10. I'll take you on. Walking simulator. Destruction of the boar. Well, that Iron Forge guard over there just took on a bear. Nice. Critical boar slice. And actually, to be honest, whoa, Mountaineer Brock, and Mountaineer Flint. Mountaineer Flint was on a mount. That's awesome. You gonna hop back on a mount? Oh, that's so cool. I want a ram. Man, I can't wait till I'm level 40 and can train to ride a ram. This could be so cool. Costs so much money. He's only level 30. Although, I guess he isn't going faster than walk speed. So, definite hacks. But maybe it's okay, because he's not, like, going at 60% faster. He's moving at normal speed. Where the hell did that guy pop up from? Did he just run over from over there? I swear he wasn't there a minute ago. Ah, a graveyard. One of the most friendly things you see walking right into town. Also, if you look at this, their graveyard is up here on this hill. Any runoff from the graveyard comes right into town, as well as there is a house built underneath the graveyard, like in the side of the mountain.
Here there. Watch your back. Talk to me.
Need a ride. Okay, I can go to Iron
Off
Forge.
with you.
That's good. But like this house is built into the ground, into the mountain, underneath the graveyard. I don't think that's the best idea. Who are you? This innkeeper's got a bow. Oh, it's so badass. What's up, innkeeper man? Alright, let's see what I got. Sell, 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 sell. Sell, sell, sell. Did I sell light leather? I have not sold any light leather yet. Okay, so I sold this for 15. What is one leather worth? 15, okay. So it's basically the same. Can I make leather out of ruined leather straps? I can. Well, I absolutely have to use that to make more money. Wait, did I sell? I did. Want that back. Make all the extra money. Grazer actually empty. Doors turn into stone funda. Ah! Do you think some of the dwarf was hewn off to make the headstones? So it still kind of serves the graveyard purpose, but then the rest of them is used for building? Because that could be a thing. You like actually use part of Grandpa to mark Grandpa's grave. I can see that. A full stack of leather is 3 silver. Nah, no, that's definitely canon. But did you see that? I got 3 silver for 20 pieces of leather. I'm gonna make so much money. What do you sell?
I've the finest wares in the land.
That's nice. Level 10, I actually get better gun. Ah, so much better gun. Alright, cooking simulator. Cook up this roast feast. Sell it, make another about 2 or so silver, and then advance on my way back. Cooking simulator with Boarcules. I am wondering though. I could probably 16 minutes to Hearth. I could probably not get to level 10 in 16 minutes in vanilla. Especially not since it's now 15 minutes. I've been streaming for about 2 hours now. I guess I will bust out another 15 minutes, see where I am. If I'm pretty close, I might just finish off level 10, but then start
Great to meet you.
next time's stream with taming the boars, or taming the bears, or taming the turtles, or taming the cats. Because at the moment, I think there's like a 3-way tie between turtle, boar, and cat. Cat has that one write-in vote, but it's not shown up because it's a write-in. So I'll have to figure out some way to choose what animal to bring. Ooh, it's a sheep. Hello, critter.
How are you?
Dorkin. Ah, good old Dorkin. Treasure? No treasures thus far. Guess I should have hit the treasure search while I was in town. Probably could have found another, like, box of food or something. Bucket of water. Ah, one of the most secluded and ignored parts of the game. The Valley of Kings. It is an amazing valley that no one seems to remember. What is this? Barrel of milk. Ooh, upgraded water. Let's see. Behold the Dwarven Kings. It's probably Bjorn, I'm guessing. And something like a Frongdeer. Bjorn and Frongdeer. The twin emperors of the ancient Dwarven kingdom. That is what Boarcules completely believes. There's this barrel of milk I saw. Is it upstairs? Might be upstairs. Actually, to kind of keep the barrel of milk. You outside? Ah, there you are. To kind of keep the Bjorn, my favorite WoW character. He was a mighty warrior in the Dwarven lands. Either that, or to kind of keep the boar in everything, and the mythology. That could be Borimdal and Borodin. No, that guy's definitely not Borodin. Borodin's way cooler than that. This guy's closer to Borodin. But one of them's definitely Borimdal. And I just wasted another 3 minutes. Ooh. What is boar or pig translated into Norwegian? I guess that does mean I could name my, if I tame a bear, I could name it Bjorn. Sven. Sven. Behold the mighty Sven. Ooh, 38 crit. That's a good shot, Gris. I like how this more southern part of the mountains has this nice sunset or sunrise thing, rather than the like snowy, rainy thing I was getting at the other place. I forgot that's how weather worked. You go through a tunnel and weather is different. I can't do that while moving? That's dumb. Should be able to arcane shot while moving. Ooh, missed. Nice. Is there anything inside here? No treasures. There is a seething crag boar. I mean, getting to level 10 pretty quickly doesn't seem too far off. If he gets too close, don't spam the button fast enough. What was that? Was that a better gun? 3.0 damage. 2.5 damage. Hunting rifle. Almost 666 bullets, though. This hunting rifle was pretty close to being cursed. Let's see what that actually means. What that translates to. It is a 0.5% increase. Where is that? Boar. There you are. Yeah, sure, I can target you through a tree. Looks like it did a little bit more damage, maybe. Come on, Boarcules. Curve the shot. Alright, time to head on back up this way. Okay, discovered that place. Southgate Pass. It's doing pretty good, doing pretty good. Running up this mountain. Running up the mountain. Did my music end again? Music did end again. What is that? Okay, another crack boar. I'm okay backing up then. Favorite racial ability? Well, I've only ever used 3. The stone form I've used. The night elf shadow meld I've used. And the gnome escape from things I've used. I guess stone form is probably my favorite of those. Just because I've gotten the most use out of it. The gnome one is amazing, but I always forget that I have it. I just never end up using it. And the elf one, I've only ever used just to hide. And I'm like, it's not really a good ability if all I'm doing is like, I'm gonna sit up here and go AFK for 20 minutes and then come back and hopefully not be dead. Treasures? I know there's a treasure chest around here somewhere. What are you? Seared crag boar. down there with all those trogs. Good. Can I get him without pulling the trogs? Ooh, getting close to that trog. Why you gotta be out here in the middle of Trogville? It is not worth that. Too much risk. Yeah. I definitely got good use out of it for roleplay. But kind of like I said, I didn't really use it for its purpose. I just kind of more like played around like, look, I have become the shadows. I'm gonna go make some pizza. I missed my spinny move. I'm still backpedaling. Nice. The Tauren one is pretty amazing. And having played Alliance my entire game, I am not at all ashamed to admit that that has been the deciding factor in several battles with Tauren. That stun is broken. But I always respected them. I know it was pretty canon for the trolls to have the passive regen and berserk, but I always felt that was a little broken for trolls. Like, I think you should have one or the other, not really both. Ooh, I wonder when I get my first trap. Traps are amazing. I guess the trap launcher they added later on was a pretty good invention, where you could like stand in one place and shoot your trap outward. Also, for those of you playing at home, that was Boar 340. It's time to take a drink. Nope, 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 nope. Aw, so close. Yeah, I can see that. But then wasn't Berserk only like 15% increase of melee damage? Or that might have been the Orc one, and the Troll one might have gone to all damage, not just melee. Especially since one of their favored thing was like damage against beasts, and bows, I think. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. What are you? Oh, I don't want to deal with you. Silly Ice Claw Bear. Bear Claw Ice. Ah. spinny move. Come on, boar. Let's do this. Ooh, I'm pretty low on manas. So I think this would be a good time to sit down and eat some food. Check this. Okay. So technically my 15 minutes is up, but I'm pretty close to level. But I do think after I level, I will call it an evening. Go find some dinner. Might have to go to the store to get dinner. I don't want to go to the store. Stores are dumb. I waited a little too long. Any treasures? Nope. I think there are actually like quite a few boars back here. I do. I get aspect of the cheetah, which is amazing. And I like classic aspect of the cheetah way better than current aspect of the cheetah, which is I think like a 10-second boost, not just like a toggle on, toggle off. Constant boost is so much better. Go over here, collect some water. What's this? 8. Better than 5. Nice. Didn't know I had an armor upgrade. Refreshing spring waters. I don't think so. You're not resisting my poisons. Silly crag boar. Yeah. Now, I will say getting hit while using cheetah is so detrimental in this game. But if you're smart, you don't usually get hit while you're trying to run with cheetah on. Gonna speed up this process of getting to level 10 by eating and move that there. Save myself some backspace. No. Aw. Haha, I have increased armor. And poison, bleed, disease immunity. In case you were thinking about making me bleed with your tusks. And I know it was probably one of the worst parts about early game World of Warcraft, but I loved running into people who, like, there was a quest, you know, and you get quest rewards, who you could look at their armor and they clearly picked the wrong armor, or picked the wrong boost. Like, you know, some mage picks items of the whale or something. It's like, oh, you poor fool. You foolish fool. I was leveling a gnome warrior, and I actually had had a healer in, I think it was, he'd only made it to VC, or Dead Mines, however you want to say it. But, he was a priest who was healing and had not actually looked, he didn't realize he had a talent tree, and he was like level 17. I was like, oh, you serious? How? How did you get this far? Also, you have a new menu item. How do you not notice this? Yeah. I have another character, I was trying, like, at the end of this, I'll show you my roster real quick on this account. I've tried to do Iron Mans in vanilla, because that's a thing. And so far, I played a Troll Hunter, who made it to level 6. I played a Night Elf Rogue, who made it to level 6. I think I played a Dwarf Priest, who made it to like level 8. And then there was like a Tauren Druid, who made it to level 6. Something like that. Level 7 maybe. I think it went up a little bit. But the current one, which I haven't played in about 3 or 4 months... Hey, don't dodge my spinny move. The current one is a level 10 Orc Shaman. And I'm like, I'm level 10. This is amazing. I've unlocked a talent tree for the first time since that was my 350th boar kill. Take a drink. But yeah, I unlocked a talent tree, and I was like, oh my gosh. But the Iron Man challenge says no talents. But I'm also playing vanilla. And how am I supposed to Iron Man without talents in vanilla? So I've got to decide if I want to full Iron Man that guy, or if I want to play with talents and just tell people who don't understand vanilla, like, it's okay, I'm not really cheating. This isn't helping me at all. Snow leopards. I almost pulled my keyboard off the desk. That would not have been fun. I've already got a full bag of things. It's amazing. What are you? This boar's back. Or I never killed him? Oh, he's gotta be back, right? Pretty sure I killed this guy. Ooh, 22 crit. Boarcules, you should dodge those. And inflict them. Nice. Wow, he grew up fast then. Another orphaned child. If I'm getting about 90 a beast, I think only 2 more beasts. 2 more of these level 10s, and I will be level 10. Just trading levels. Ooh, nice 34 gun crit. That was amazing. Wow, Skinning's already up to level 52? When did that happen? Alright, level 9. I believe in you giving me enough experience. Let's dance. And judo chop. Nice! Level 10! And level 10 comes at 354 boars. That is pretty amazing and kind of terrifying. Talents! Talent trees! Talent trees! There's the marksman. There's survival, which is what I need to be doing. I need to be surviving. Increases parry chance. That could actually be really helpful. Marksman would be good to have just things to shoot, but the final point in marksman isn't that good. It's basically just like arcane intellect, but for hunting. Beast thing. Normal range attacks have 1% chance of increasing your range attacks. Here, actually, while I look at this, let's go create those. Beast Mastery is usually what people suggest if you want to level faster. So I guess it is possible. Is this one? Yeah. Especially if I was to have a beast that pulled all the aggro. It could do things. Oh wait, that's a cloak. I don't really need a cloak. I need to find me some thread, I guess. A chest piece! Made by my own hands. Alright, gonna go buy some thread. Well, it's got a 1% chance. That means it'll happen 1% more than it does right now. Oh, vanilla's amazing. Let's go out here to the trade supplier. I mean, go to the trainer. Yeah! Now here's a good question. I'm allowed to take the beast training quest. This quest tells me to go tame the beast. I'm pretty sure this is where the beast training starts. Tamed large cragboar. Practice your skills, then return to Blurp. Large cragboar. Okay. Way of the hunter. 4 silver. Oh, 4 silver. 4 more silver. I don't need that right now. Well, if you were combat, that would be a good thing then. But if you were subtlety or assassination, I don't know how well that would actually work. Nope. I want dodge while I'm taming things. Serpent Sting, rank 2. Nice. Survival? Nothing. You come down here and learn how to thing.
What's on your mind?
That would make sense. Alright, taming stick. Come up here. Let's see. How are they working? This, I need 1 thread. To make these boots, I also need 1 thread. To make these bracers, I need 1, 2, 3 thread. Another cloak of 8. I already have a cloak of 8. Okay, create 1 of these. I like how the leather vest requires less materials than like the bracers. Well, see, I considered it, but then I remembered that I don't want it, so I unconsidered it. Chest. See, chest, hands, and feet. Okay, so I can make 2 of these and stick them on my stuff. Then have a tiny bit more armor. Feet. And chest. Alright, you, sir. I'll sell the rest of this crap too. Except for my boar meat. You can have this milk. And go turn that into food real quick. Make some more food. Actually, I might be able to train cooking up here.
You got my attention.
Journeyman cook. Thank you.
See you soon.
Why did I feel like I just spent 4 silver learning journeyman cook? I don't like that. I know, I'm gonna be invincible to the level 10s. It's amazing. What's this message? Nope, 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 go away. Okay, come back over here.
Well met.
You, sir. Buy this food from me. Okay.
Be good.
Well, as anticlimactic as it may be here at level 10, I think I will call the stream here. Go find some food. Nope, there we are. Same place I normally sit. And I shall I shall wave at the screen. Thank you all for watching. And thank you, Rin, for the conversation. It's been a lot of fun. We're at 354 bulls. Bulls. I'm going to try to stream some more of this maybe tomorrow, but I have stupid school homework to do eventually. So, might not be till Tuesday, but I'm going to keep it up. And I will start by taming some animals, depending on what the poll down at the bottom says. So a few more hours, or days, to make the final choice. But thank you for watching. And I will see all of you. There we go. And I will see all of you next time, my friends.